as you heard me talking to Shabazz earlier, I brought up the JBA and stuff. Now, you were definitely a guy who, one and done, and everybody knew you were going one or two. Now, looking back at it, if you had that option, what would you take?
Take where, going to the, what you call it? No, it's definitely great. When I was 17, I was still into the whole thing of going to play college basketball because it's my dream. So I wasn't really comprehending the whole, business side. But when now if I was an older dude looking back on it, and I was telling like the younger me, I'd probably go do it. In a position that my family's in, and I can for sure, get the same opportunity to showcase my talent. Obviously for the bread it'd be dope, but I was so hyped to play in college and experience that, so I can't really say I'll jump on it, but from a business situation, yeah, of course.
And like you said, looking back on it, how did it feel to be like a guy that they're using on every commercial? You on every commercial, everything, and you want to get an opinion for it?
Yeah, it makes you mad when you think about it. Like I said, man, I had a different type of situation. I was loving all that. I comprehended how the rules of the game went. It's just what you did. You go to college, you pay your dues, and you hit the league. So, obviously, when you look back at it, it's hard to answer because, money's dope, but, I always been somebody to, be dope to leave a legacy for, and I was able to do that at Ohio State. And, clearly everything else was a blessing. It was a great experience, but, obviously the money side, for sure, that's tough, man. I think the NCAA knows it as well. Like I said, I think they're doing a little bit of better job of splitting it up a little bit because kids aren't saying they need money or anything because they need money or they want it. It's because they need it. When I was in college, my mom was taking a bus at 10 at night on the west side, and I had all the $25 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm on national TV performing at a high level. Obviously, those times make you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the relationships I built in college and the fact that I went and trade for, and the fact that I have a home to come to in the summertime, and even just cheer for Ohio State during the summer, during football games and stuff, that you can't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you got, it's all personal opinion. You got 10 years to make money, it's guaranteed, cool. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to make the most of the education and the experience of college, that's something you may never get back as well. So it's all about what you hold, near to you.
One last question. Do you think kids that are like you, do you think they even care about class?
Yeah, times are changing. When I was growing up, it's just all about the ACC. I was watching Reddick and Chris Paul and them, but now I think a lot of people are calling BS on the whole college team. So I think the youth is a little bit different. It's all about what the talk was growing up. When I was growing up, the talk wasn't about kids getting ripped off or, you know what I'm saying? It's about doing the right thing, going to get an education. Make sure you don't get caught taking money. You know what I'm saying?
What did you think about the idea of the JBA and all of that?
I'm sorry?
What did you think about the idea of the JBA and all of that?
The JBA, define the JBA.
JBA is
The Barbaros League.
Oh, I was like, what? Sorry. I think, I like the idea of it. I think it's a good idea. I don't know how he's going to go about doing it in terms of bringing in sponsorship, bringing in, money, and then the second part is, truth be told, some of these players are getting more than $10,000 a month. So is it worth it to go play in a league that doesn't have any leverage, that doesn't have a lot of, prior success? Or you go to a big school, you get paid anyway, you play in college for a semester, and you go pro. So I think the idea behind it is good, but putting it all together and getting the right support around it is ultimately what's going to determine how successful it is.